everybody. As you can tell, Chris isn't here, so I'm Chris today, all right? There are a couple things I want to talk to you about before we get into the program that Betsy's going to do. One of the first things is evacuation. You probably all know that in case of a fire, you stay in your apartment. You do not evacuate, right? However, if you're not in your apartment, you need to evacuate. You know, if you're in the card room or something, okay? Next, each wing of each building has an evacuation map near the elevators. Check on it. Make sure you know where it is and where you should probably be going. It's just one of those things in case of a fire or some other sort of disaster. If you're not in your apartment, you need to get out of the building. Okay? First thing. Second, I have a list. I'm so efficient today. The next thing I want to do is introduce Samantha. Samantha is our new ginger. And we're really, really pleased to have her. Want to say a few words?
Hi everyone, thank you so much for this recognition, Ms. Hagner. I am so excited to start this new position, and I'm so excited to be able to learn a lot from Ms. Ginger. She's awesome. She's been awesome so far with me. Also, I would like to express my most sincere thanks to the dining team. I'm extremely thankful with those guys over there. Everything they've done for me. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm so excited to keep growing with Regency. You all know I love my residents, so it's very nice to stay close, to stay around with you guys. Thank you.
The next person on the list is Robin. Is she here? There you are. Okay. I couldn't see you. Robin has a few things she wants to talk to you about FlightGrow.
Good morning, everybody. Kind of a smaller crowd than usual. I guess you knew Brent wasn't going to be here, huh? We figured nothing too major was going to happen. Well, just a few things. First of all, welcome and thank you all for participating in the FlightGrow elections that took place over the past week. I'd like to give you an update on that. You know, a 3-year term, a commitment of 3 years, is a lengthy period of time. And it has been our experience, both with RoRo and with FlightGrow, that it's not uncommon for someone not to finish the term that they've been elected to. So, whoever is on the board at any given point in time, that probably won't be the board at the end of the 3 years. In the case of FlightGrow, in the last few years, I can think of, well, since 2020, I can, off the top of my head, think of 4 people who resigned from the board. Never mind the normal attrition kinds of things, because things happen in their lives. And something like that has happened this election. One of the candidates, Kerry Williams, has withdrawn from the election. It's just like happened with the RoRo election. We had 4 candidates, 4 good candidates, and then 1 withdrew, so 3 remain. So I would like to introduce at this time, first of all, Kerry, thank you very much, very much. And we look forward to seeing you soon on the FlightGrow board. Okay, and at this time I'd like to introduce the new members of the FlightGrow board to you. First of all, a returning member for his 2nd term, Mike Murphy. Secondly, alphabetically, Rich Whitman. And third, Roger Wilson. Will the other members of the board who are here please stand and be recognized? This is Carolyn, and Tony, and Jim, and Bob, me, and Chet, who is our Representative at large, we love representing you for FLICRA. Talk to any of us, anytime, and we'll be happy to assist you with anything we can. That's the first thing. One other real quick thing. Oh, excuse me.
Don't forget Ed Bedford.
I'm sorry. A missing member who will be here a little later this morning. Oh, that's not him walking in. Ed Bevan, who is also a member of our board. Thank you. FLICRA does a lot, and one of the things that it does has to do with kind of managing the political activities that take place on campus, the speakers and things like that come in. April, we have 3 events coming up, so I just want to make sure you've got them on your calendar. The first one, Charlie Crist's seat, as you know, is up this year, and we hope to have all 4 or more of the candidates that are running for that seat to come in and give you an opportunity to meet them. 2 of them are coming in April, and I commend both of them to you. So I hope you'll be able to make it. The first one is Amanda Mackey. She will be here at 10 a.m. on April 8th. Okay? That is a Thursday, isn't it?
Friday.
A Friday? Thank you. Friday the 8th. And it'll be hopefully in here, but it may very well be over there. You know what's going on right now as far as the buildings are concerned. The second thing that's happening, I've already told you about, is the voter education event that is taking place on the 11th, which is a Thursday, a Monday at 2 p.m. This one, thank you, Dining Services, we will have refreshments for, so I hope that encourages you to attend. Okay, and the last one, April 29th, Eric Lynn, who is a very interesting person. I think you'd enjoy hearing from him. He will be speaking at 2 p.m. here at Regency. Okay, that's enough FLICRA, and thank you for your time.
Take my notes away. I might not know what to do next. All right. Right. Betty Lou would like to get up and speak about the clothing swap that's coming up. Up
Good
here,
morning. I have a teacher voice, so I think
No,
I
you
don't
gotta
really
get out. You gotta get out.
They need the point.
The camera.
The clothes swap, it's the 2nd annual, and I hope that you will consider remind your favorite employee to stop by. Next Monday afternoon, 2 to 4, we'll be collecting your gently used clothing. And then on Tuesday, it will be available for anyone who would like to peruse or pick up some clothing. And I hope that we have a good turnout with some of your gently used clothing. Monday afternoon, 2 to 4. The things that are left over will be donated to the Vincent de Paul. Any questions? Thank you.
Good. Thank you so much, Betty Lou. Bobby wants to talk about the welcome table.
Actually, I'm Margaret Hendry this morning. Margaret could not be here today. And as you know, she is the chairperson of the dining committee for the Railroad Board. It was her idea, and many of us think it's a very good idea, to have a welcome table. Because this year, more than any other year in the last few months, it seems like, we've had so many people who have moved in, and they haven't gotten to know people, even though we have a friendship table, a newcomers table, they're invited to get to know other newcomers and hopefully to make friends so they have people to eat with. But we really need to get people back in the dining room. We have probably 5 times, 6 times at least, still the number of takeouts that we had pre-pandemic. The takeout is a wonderful thing for all of us to be able to take advantage of when we're not well, or if some days you're just tired and you simply don't feel like going to the dining room. Sure, you can go take out, but the people who consistently take out day after day after day, We need to get you back in the dining room. And for the newcomers, so many of them say that they're taking out because they have no one to eat with. So Margaret came up with the idea for a welcome table. Now, I think the idea has gotten out there that it's an ambassador project. It is not. It is for any person who lives in Regents Oaks, who's been here for any length of time, and you want to take a turn hosting the table. We're asking that we have 2 people host for each of the meals, so that if nobody shows up, you're not there by yourself. At least you have someone to talk to. But then the girls on the dining desk, they're going to ask when newcomers especially come in, or any single comes in, would you like to join the welcome table? And if so, they will be directed to the welcome table. The dining staff has agreed to set up a table. I don't know where it's going to be. It's going to be big enough though for 6 people at least. And expand. And it can be made bigger if we need it to be, yes. The problem is we don't have enough. I'm sorry, what?
And couples too.
Yes, couples as well. If you're sick and tired of talking to your spouse, come and talk to other people at the table. You know, it happens. So anyway, I'm going to leave these sign-up sheets on the end of the table over there by the beautiful chocolate chip croissants that the guys are passing out. Because maybe that will attract you to the table. Please sign up to take a turn. If we cannot get these spaces filled for at least the month of April, we're going to have to abandon the project. So then we're right back to square one. How do we get people in the dining room? How do we get newcomers to make friends and have people to eat with? So I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions about the whole thing?
I do.
Okay.
I understand you at one time had a buddy system for new people coming in.
That is something that is in place, has been in place, but the buddy is a department head that is assigned to each person as they move in to help guide them through the process of learning how Regency Oaks works. Has nothing to do with us, with marketing, or with ambassadors. It's appointed, one of the department heads is appointed to each newcomer. But they're not going to eat dinner with them.
Well, in this case, the person has a sight defect, and so definitely a buddy could help where things are.
Well, then that would have to be a friend, because the department heads certainly don't have time to go in and read to people or help them when they can't see. Yes, Judy?
We are working on the buddy system with a resident now.
Yay.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. I was not aware of that, but it sounds like marketing is maybe going to try to see if they can assign a resident buddy. Although when we had Getting to Know You, that's exactly what that was, and Brant stopped it. He did not approve of it. So we'll see how this comes out.
Right, that is not exactly right.
Okay, anyway, it got stopped.
One got stopped, but let's just let it drop.
Okay, it got stopped. I might have been misinformed as to who stopped it.
Okay.
Any other questions?
We often have said to the person at the reception there, that if they have a single person coming in, then they should still direct them to our table. We would have more. So-
Okay, that's good.
Yes. So sometimes we
But
have had
but it hasn't worked. We need something like this, but this is not going to work either if we don't get residents to sign up to help.
This is only Monday through Thursday.
It's Monday through Thursday. Thank you, Johanna. Yes. Monday through Thursday, lunch in the dining room in the north and dinner in the south. So I'm going to put the sheets over there. Please sign up.
Thank you. Well,
Thank you, Bobby. I have 2 more things I want to touch on before I turn it over to Betsy to take the next part of the program. One is shredding. We have been talking about trying to get shredding set up for the buildings. Betsy's working on it. It's in progress. It'll probably get solved in the next couple of weeks. We'll let you know when it is. And the other thing is the wise guy. We have a question and answer column in the Oaks. Please think about it. If you have questions you want asked, send them in. And we will do our best to answer them and put the answer in the Oaks so that everybody knows the answer to the questions you're asking, okay? Betsy, you want to take it on? Or just, whoever.
All right, good morning, everyone. Jesse, Rosalie, and Cindy. We just wanted to give you some great news. We want to share with you that effective April 4, we will resume housekeeping service. We will start our weekly service as of April 4, which is next Monday. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks, team. Cindy has been training all new team members, so please bear with us as they continue to learn how we operate. But we simply want to say thank you. I know you've been very patient, and I know this has not been easy for a lot of us, but we pulled through and look at the results. And we're happy that we have a strong team, quality team as well, and we're ready to go. So thank you all for what you did for us as well. Also, another update, we're finalizing the project with the window cleaning. So North building has been accomplished. The window cleaning has been done in your living room or bedroom. And we're now focusing on the South building, okay? Sometimes we run into some concerns the day off, but we do finalize the cleaning of the floor the day off. So for example, today we are in the 4th floor and we're cleaning those windows. We will finalize the cleaning every day by Friday. Should be done. Yes?
Jesse, do we have any idea what time and should we be there and et cetera?
Great question. So what time, if we have specific time for that, we unfortunately do not. We have a window between 8 in the morning to 12. Sometimes it runs a little later. You don't have to be there if you don't want to. If there's any special requests that you need or want us to accommodate, please contact us the day off, and we'll be more than happy to accommodate the request. Usually we start at the end of the wing and work our way to the front. So that means that the apartments at the end of the wing will be done earlier. Yes?
Move furniture away, move everything away?
Great question. If you can move stuff, absolutely, go ahead and do so. But we have a strong team up there that are able to also help you with that, as long as it is something we could handle. Of course, heavy piece of furniture that we can't move, we won't be able to, but desk, we have been able to do and accommodate that. Yes. Any other questions? Suggestions? Well, thank you all again. Happy Tuesday.
Good morning, everyone. I know I've been great in these meetings in the last couple of weeks. I apologize. Okay, I'm going to go through some of the things that we've accomplished the previous couple of weeks, what we're doing this week, what we're going to be doing next couple of weeks. I have one additional note that I want to share with you, and then I'll take a couple of questions. So last week we've started our sanitary piping for the new building. We already set the manholes and we tapped into the existing manholes. We actually finished our electrical undergrounds for the new building as well. We started on the masonry walls. I'm sure you've seen them already. And we have unfortunately located the water main and the reclaimed water the hard way. That was taken care of, it is fixed. I believe reclaimed water should be turned on sometime this week. The frozen valves and counties involved, it's out of whack. We'll fix it. This week we are going to finish all the sanitary lines. We're going to start and finish the sprinkler lines. We're going to start and finish the new water main feed to the building. We're also going to start the storm drain system. We will continue with the masonry, which we're doing right now. And according to Pinel's gas, we're going to relocate the gas main sometime this week as well. hopefully they come through. Next couple of weeks, just something for you guys to look out for. We're going to start our plumbing undergrounds. We're going to excavate around the existing arts and crafts room. We're going to prep and pour the last of our footings as well as the slab itself. And we're going to be continuing on masonry wall erection. Something else for you guys to keep in mind, the live oak on the side of the beauty salon that will be coming down. A couple of weeks left. Okay, it does have to go. Another note that's going to be important, tomorrow now, we're going to be trenching through the area between the south building and the beauty salon. That includes the temporary walkway. So the temp walkway will be unavailable tomorrow all day. We will saw cut it, we'll trench it through, we'll put a steel plate over the top of it so you guys can walk across it on Thursday. But tomorrow, everyone will have to find alternate means of getting around the property.
It's the alternate means.
We'll get there.
They'll get there, so we can drive them.
Betsy will handle that. Any questions for me?
Are you on schedule?
We are on schedule, yes ma'am. And we're looking early October to be completely done out of here. Yes ma'am.
Did I understand you to say that we would not be able to move from the north building to the south building tomorrow?
Correct.
What if we have an activity over there that we have to be in?
If you get the golf cart to take.
Again, management will answer that question.
Whether it's a large group that meets there?
So I could address that
Okay.
for you, so.
Before we go, any other questions for me? Yes ma'am.
Can you give us an estimate on when the town hall will no longer be available to us, this one?
I'm gonna say end of May.
So through May, we ought to be able.
You should be able to, yes ma'am.
Great.
Yes ma'am.
Thank you.
Are you doing the work behind the pool where they've dug a lot of
Yes,
dirt out?
yes.
And what's that related to?
That's the new water main, the sprinkler line, and the gas line's gonna be coming through there as well. No more questions? I take my leave, thank you.
That's all right, I always wanted a hard hat.
So hi everyone, I'm going to address the closure of the walkway. So we have a lot of activities scheduled during the day. So if there's, say like there's blood work tomorrow, if anyone in the north has blood work, we're gonna have either a bus, a car, or a golf cart to take you over. So any scheduled event planned during the day, plan to be in the front of that building 15 minutes before, and we will jockey you all over the campus tomorrow, back and forth, whatever you need. So just as a reminder, 15 minutes before either your Mahjong game, blood work, just be outside. And if the cart is not there, let the front desk know, they'll radio us, and we'll be there and take care of it all day tomorrow. Yes.
Does that, excuse me, does that include those people who belong to vocal cords?
Yes. Every activity that goes on in the buildings. So just go in the front and we will jockey you back all day.
Thank you.
Okay? All right. Thank you.
How long will that go?
All day tomorrow. And security will do the evening.
All right, so it'll be a very exciting day tomorrow. Lots of people at the front doors. But if you guys need any help in getting back and forth, remember it's all hands on deck tomorrow. We're preparing to make sure that everybody will be able to get back and forth from north to south and south to north without the walkway. What I wanted to remind everybody of is I gave everyone the deadline of the end of this month. If you have an empty storage locker that is not being used, if they're empty and there's a lock on it, the locks will be cut by the end of this month to be reassigned. There is a shortage in storage lockers, and there's a lot of them very empty, but they have a lock on them. So we don't know if those are current residents or they're people that moved out. So it was discussed at the Tuesday talk, I want to say at least 2 weeks ago, that anybody who had one of those lockers could come to me to claim it, or we were going to reassign it. So reminder about that. Let me know if you're using one of those lockers. Andrea did mention the shred event, so I am working on that. I don't know if you guys have realized that customer service is dead these days. So I've been trying to get a hold of the shredding company. They raised the price on the truck event. It's now $3,000 to get a truck to come out. So I'm working on having bins brought to the front desk where you guys can bring any of your items down to drop in the bins. And once I have that date locked down, I will let you guys know for sure. And then I just wanted to remind everybody of the date change for the Row Forum. That will be Tuesday. So instead of forum on Friday, it'll be next Tuesday at the Tuesday talk time. So the Row Forum will be here 10:30. And that is it. Ricky, Johnny?
All right, I'm out of here. Funny guy, you should see us when we're not at work. I can't believe we made it this long. Good morning, everybody. First, I just wanted to start with saying that we are not going to be moving forward with the Saturday brunch in the South. Dining will continue to remain the same as it's currently run. And then tonight, we kick off the first night of the tavern, which I'm very pleased about. We're featuring barbecue ribs tonight with all the sides, and then lamb chops on Wednesday, and then I think veal on Friday. I forget what Thursday is. I also want to touch on the fact that Regency Oaks is one of 3 communities out of the 13 that is fully open. Yay! I was hoping to get that reaction because there are other communities. I'm on an LCS task force that helps out with other communities and other LCS things that are going on. And you know, I'm in touch with a lot of the folks, and they're still having problems bringing employees in. Some of them are still on to-goes. Some of them are certainly still on buffets. So I feel like we're lucky, blessed, and we worked really hard. And Dee, who does our recruiting, has done a great job of getting us some young servers in here. And the other thing also, now Regency Oaks has all dining open. The tavern's open, the North's open, the South is open, Gourmet's open, the Breezeway is going to be open next week, Bella Row Pizza will be open next week. Eleanor, how do you feel about that? Thank you. And Brick and Vine, where we do our chef's table. So Johnny's going to talk about some of the menus that we'll be featuring and whatever else he has. Thank you.
Thank you, team.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we're really excited about everything opening up, and I hope you guys take advantage of all these different venues that we're doing because, you know, it took so long to get to this point, and I think we really forget sometimes. Just 2 months ago, we were just practically locked down again, and so it's come back full circle. So let's start off with the Breezeway. We're going to do Breezeway. What we're going to start off with is a cucumber salad. We're going to do hamburgers, hot dogs, or salmon. It'll be with baked beans and a novelty bar. When? This is starting on Tuesday next week.
What time?
What do we do?
We're putting flyers out.
Yeah, all the information will be at the desks.
All right, great.
At the pizza, Bella Row Pizza, we're going to do a tomato mozzarella salad with either pepperoni or cheese pizza, and that's going to be followed with a limoncello cake. By the way, this is all part of your meal plan. Okay, and then we have a fabulous. Thank you. Then we have a fabulous gourmet. Right now, we're looking at May 4th for our new cycle of gourmet. We're finishing up this cycle right now, and we're going to start off with a French onion soup that everybody absolutely loves, and then the salad is going to be mixed greens with asparagus tips, shaved Gruyere cheese, and toasted walnuts and a vinaigrette dressing. And then for dinner, we're going to do carved beef tenderloin with a béarnaise sauce, chive mashed potatoes, haricot vert, for those of you who don't know, it's green beans. And then we're going to do hopefully a homemade lava cake we're working on, and it's absolutely fantastic. So that's what we have going on right now. Take advantage of all these things. Remember where we were and where we're at and where everybody else is at, because nobody beats Regency Oaks. Nobody beats us. All right? Thank you. Do we have any questions from anyone? Any questions? This is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you very much, thank you.
Actually, I do have a question. How are we supposed to get to the tavern on Wednesday?
The same exact way that you're gonna be getting to all your different projects, all your different
But
activities.
it won't be scheduled.
Just go to the front door and they'll take you right to
Okay.
And then we even maybe have a backup plan. Phil is an expert driver.
Okay.
We really did tempt the idea of putting a bar on the back so you guys can have cocktails for the trip. But OSHA knocked that down, so, but we're still not giving up.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, anybody have any questions? Oh, Eleanor?
I just want to say we are so lucky to have such a wonderful dining group.
Thank you, Eleanor.
And I want to remind everyone that next Monday at the Solanaires meeting at 1 o'clock, we're going to have the Easter hat parade. So I hope everyone is going to be decorating a hat to march in the parade.
All right, any other questions? Going once? Going twice? No. Hand up? All right, thanks guys. Have a good Tuesday.